I have arrived. I'm only 3 minutes late. Imagine that. Now let's see if I can remember the buttons to make this flick over to the right screen. Nope. Apparently not. Do it manually. See how many hours it takes. It's gonna take a while. I'm bad at games, but we'll find out. Also, welcome. Hello. How you doing? It is still a black screen. Why is that happening? How dare you? How dare you do this to me? Anytime now. There you go. Oh, look at that. Now I gotta switch it off again. There you go. Okay. Everything's fine. Okay. So. yeah, it's basically the gist of it. Apparently, if I was a black screen, I would tab back in off of my streaming program, and that would make it show up, because this game doesn't like to be alt-tabbed out of, for whatever reason. Let me read this thing first. What am I missing here? Just the Ash Twin project, right? Yeah. So, how do I do this part? The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. The Nomai planned to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Okay, so buttons. So I need to learn about the Ash Twin project, but how do I do that? I guess I could just go there and, like, look around a bit. That might be the right way to do things. I know that, oh, Quantum Moon, hello. I know that the, computer has a lot more information that would actually be helpful to read, so maybe I ought to do that real quick. Instead of just glancing over it, because, it's been a while since I discovered most of this stuff. High Energy Lab. Successful reproduce the temporal anomaly first observed at the Whitehall Station. The Nomai discovered they could increase the negative interval. They wanted to know if a 22-minute negative time interval was possible. They concluded it would require new technology to produce the necessary energy, as well as an advanced warp core to handle those energies. Ash Twin was proposed as a location for the project. Each tower warps to a different planet, although many Nomai were quick to note that the sun is not an actual planet. Each tower was designed to visually reflect its warp destination. Towers allowed the Nomai to quickly travel between Ash Twin and all other locations crucial to the Ash Twin project. Warp Tower's alignment. Point is not its warp receiver, rather a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. Warp receiver must be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. The Hourglass Twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. All the warp towers were being constructed on Ash Twin, while in the 6th warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. The mine named Poke successfully forged an advanced warp core from the Ash Twin project. Okay. I'm sure this is very good at explaining what I need to do, but I don't understand. Diagram depicting the alignment angle between warp tower and corresponding warp body. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They only need to be within 5 degrees, I already know that. It results in a slightly longer warp window that lasts roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. Okay. So I've only been to the high energy lab a couple times. I don't remember how I got there. Was it teleport from Whitehall Station? Surely not. Wish I had paid more attention. Because now I need to know, and I don't. Okay, this is still completely untouched, so I can't do anything here. Until it starts to spill over to the other planet, right? Is the Ash Twin project on the Ash Twin? I mean, probably, right? That would make sense. Where could I go in the meantime, while I wait for this to sort of sort itself out? Bonk. I mean, it hasn't even started pouring sand yet, has it? I can't go in there. It's going to take me a while to get into the headspace of the game again after a full day of not doing anything. Especially now that I know I could technically finish it all in like an hour or less. But we'll see about that, won't we? Could just wait. It feels kind of boring. Shouldn't wait that long. Okay. If I go to the Whitehall Station, which I guess I probably should not fly to manually. Although I probably could, right? Do I have any idea where that's at? Without, like, going to the terminal? No. Okay. It'll be fine. Just let it do its thing. Everything's fine. We're not worried about all that. Go here. Can I actually, like, target the Whitehall Station? I'm gonna have to wing this. I guess I could just go through here. It would take me directly where I want to go. And it wouldn't allow me to, like, mess up and go, like, you know, 1,000 kilometers a second out of the solar system. I'd intended to take notes before, or in the last couple of days, to have a pretty clear idea what I needed to do. Because I know there's that room, the high energy lab on Ember Twin. I think it's Ember Twin, where they have the black hole and white hole portals with the weird time loop thing. Not time loop, the time discrepancy. And I don't know what's relevant about that, other than just it has been mentioned a couple of times. But how it's related to the Ash Twin project exactly. That's the high energy lab. Yeah, I figured. But the Ash Twin project is on Ash Twin, supposedly. But how do I find it? That's my... I guess, is the project the whole project? Why am I going so fast? Okay, there we go. Because ideally, if the name is indicative of the location of the Ash Twin project, it'll be on Ash Twin. Somewhere. But considering I can't do anything on Ash Twin until it's not completely covered in sand, it's kind of a problem. is this? Okay. Whee! Okay. So I know I can spin this nonsense around. But I don't know how to stop it once it's started spinning. Is it gonna tell me what planet it's on? Here? Or is it just gonna warp me straight to the observatory on the Brittle Hollow, I think, right? It's not gonna be helpful for getting to where I intended to go. But oh well. Oh yeah, there was a writing on one of the walls right there on Giant's Deep, I think. I keep forgetting to go check that out. Yeah, I don't need to be here. This isn't helpful to me. Oh, can I go further down? No, wait, that's the exact same spot. This is exactly where I was. Okay, the sand's probably drained off a bit now. I suppose there is a feature where I can just hang out at a campsite and wait, so I don't have to actually wait it in real time. I might have to use that to do the whatever I'm supposed to do here. But if I have exactly like 20 minutes or whatever, 30 minutes, however long the time loop is, I'm assuming, since they constantly talk about 22 minutes, that the time loop is around 22 minutes, if not exactly. I'm wondering if how much time I have. Are you gonna go into the white hole? Oh, can I not teleport into the white hole? Can I only teleport through it to reach the other side? I see. I guess I'll just fly back then. Using autopilot, which will not get me killed, surely. Actually, you know what? Let's go, can I autopilot to the sun? No. There's nowhere to land there, is there? Okay. I wish I could remember any of the information I've learned over the course of the last, like, 5 days that would help me here. It's a lot of information to take in all at once. And most of it has gone in one ear and out the other. Well, I've read most of it, so I suppose it's one eye, but you know. So each teleporter takes me to a location. Don't slam into the Ember Twin. Come on now. Each location has a teleporter to it that's important to whatever Ash Twin project is. I know that these are like solar panels or whatever, generators. I know there's a console somewhere that lets me redirect power from those to the lab, the high energy lab. But is the high energy lab on the Ash Twin? Is that the same thing? Is that what I need to be paying attention to? Which one is this? That's the sun, I think. The sun station. That's the twin and whatever one that's supposed to be. I don't remember. I don't have access to my computer console now, so I can't look it up. That's landed all the way over there. Too far. 100 meters? Ridiculous. Might as well be a mile away. this is Timber Hearth, I think. Yes. Do I need anything at Timber Hearth? Probably not. The High Energy Lab is on Ember Twin, right? Not Ash Twin? Where's this one? This is Brill Hollow, I think. Maybe? Okay, I'm gonna drown myself in sand. That's always fun. Yeah, Black Hole Forge. The project is underway. Deeply curious about what you and Poke found when Whitehole Station started this project. Could I visit someone to learn more? I recommend you do. The Whitehall Station is the model for the towers being built for the Ash Twin project, so a visit to the station would be doubly useful. I suppose, more precisely, I would like to visit the Whitehall Station with you. Yeah, I'll be happy. Something about flirting. Yep, Whitehall Station. Hey, Bert, how you doing? It's not going great. I don't remember anything about the Ash Twin project, so I'm kind of struggling to remember what I need to do or where I need to go. This is Giant's Deep, I know that. Although there is that teleporter in Giant's Deep I need to go to, so maybe I ought to do that. I want to read that dialogue on the wall of the teleporter. No between stream notes. Well, actually, the thing is, everything I learned about the Ash Twin project was like 3 streams ago, when I had already forgotten to take notes. So any notes I could have taken, because the last stream was me just figuring out the quantum moon nonsense, basically. And the rest of Dark Bramble or whatever. And then the stream before that was all Dark Bramble and like trying to figure out the locations and stuff. That's what I want to do right there. Welcome to Giant's Deep. Friends, I'm excited for you to meet the statues. If I'm not in my dwelling, I'm likely in my workshop. Okay, so that's just something I hadn't read before, so I was curious about it. But it's not what I need. Uh-oh. That's not going to teleport me back, is it? Yeah, well, okay, good. We're fine. Everything's fine. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just sort of like vaguely confused about what I need to do. Because I know of the High Energy Lab, but that's not exactly what I need to mess with, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I assume the crux of the story is that I need to figure out how to stop the sun from exploding, right? But like, I don't really know what to do about that. Because, like, I need to figure out... I mean, surely it has something to do with them... The time travel shenanigans in the High Energy Lab. I guess I could go to the Sun Station? I've only been there once, and I don't remember anything that was on there. But how would I get to the Sun Station if I don't have access? Okay, let's try not to do that, huh? Maybe, just be a little more careful. Ow. It's fine. Ow, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ow, it's fine. Okay, I'm just gonna stand still for a second. Okay, I just sort of floated into death. It's okay. Normal. This happens. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes we fly dangerously in our duct tape jetpack directly into several cactuses, which we have died to more than one time. And it works out fine. We have infinite lives. We just keep warping back in time, we're reliving our memories. It's great. Oh, you know what? I forgot to roast a marshmallow at the beginning of the stream this time. That's what it was. That was the problem. Now everything will come back to me. Oh, really? Okay, well, yeah. Then I guess that's everything, I think. Unless the green... I just haven't read this, I suppose. The ocean is surprisingly calm beneath the current. Some sort of electrical field surrounds the planet's core. I pass through the electrical barrier and reach the coral forest at the planet's core. And then... launch module is badly damaged, but its projection pool is still intact. An Omai named Mallow argued that it wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised, since there is only needed to be fired once. An Omai named Privet countered that they wouldn't be capable of receiving the probe's data if the probe tracking module was destroyed. The control module recently received a request from the Ash Twin project to launch the probe. The cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. The probe was successfully launched, but the cannon's structural integrity was compromised in the process. Damage is detected in multiple modules. Yeah, so I guess there's nothing left to read anywhere. So that's nice, I suppose. However, I still don't understand what the Ash Twin project is. Just that it involves time travel, and that's about it, and requires a massive amount of power, and there's a bunch of teleporters between the different locations. Is there any reason for me to land on Ember Twin right now? Probably not. Although it also has those, like, massive energy pylons, right? I'm gonna have to just, like, wander around and figure out what I'm doing and where I'm at. I'm gonna have to remind myself by going to the different locations. Right. Sunless City. Crash site caves? I mean, I've got a while before the Ash Twin is even traversable right now, so I don't have a reason not to just explore. Oh, right, this place, okay. I know where I am. Oh, I guess, is this the place I need to be to check out the weird time travel portal thing? Maybe. I guess I could just go there and figure it out, there's no reason not to. Not doing anything else with my time, after all. It's so eerie. I'd love some music. Okay. So we just go around here. It's weird that I can remember the exact location that I need to go to, or the exact path to go through this after reading it one time, but I can't remember the most important points of the story. And it's extra weird because I'm really bad with directions. Like, really bad with directions. I think it is definitely a worry. It's not like I'm trying to be particularly entertaining, which I guess is sort of counterproductive for a streamer. But I put chill in the title for a reason, because I'm not going to put a huge amount of effort into being, like, jovial and excitable and stuff. But I do want it to be at least palatable, right? And rereading the entire ship's log, I feel like, might be a bit too much. But if I'm going to have to, I will do it. Like, if I'm literally lost and have no idea what to do, I will do it. Come on. There you go. Yeah, it's just it's also like I don't exactly know how to ask for help in this situation. I don't know what questions to ask that would be helpful for me to understand what's going on. Full reread. I mean, it may come to that, but I don't know yet. Because, like, I know a lot of things, right? Like, I remember everything I've done. It's just that I don't remember where everything is at and where I learned what information. That's very kind of you. I also remember these spiky cacti stabbed me in the foot last time I crossed over here. Get a little bit extra. Oh, God, okay, it's fine. All right, to the quantum cactus. It's not quantum at all. Just normal cactus. Okay, I don't remember this way, because I haven't been this direction very many times. But if I don't hurry, I will get crushed by sand. Here you go. That's where I want to go. Let me up. Bonk. Excellent. I don't go up there. Wow. Wow. That's true. Like, they could be that. That makes perfect sense. A bit weird, but... Ow. Okay. I'm here. I'm at the time travel nonsense portal things. Now, what information does this give me? Give me the white hole. Shove it in there. Give me a black hole, and shove it in there, and something happens. Although, right, oh yeah, I need to move the power, right? So that it's, all the power's being funneled directly to here. And then if I do that, it comes out a second early, which is interesting. But I don't know how this is helpful to me. Because I can't, like, leave and come back here, can I? Oh, wait. I can, can't I? Because the door is, like, up here somewhere. But it's supposed to be, like, sealed off, isn't it? Like, you're not supposed to open it up, because bad things could happen, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so now I can come back here anytime. So if I have to do something else on a different planet, I can come back after that. But what would I have to do on a different planet? I don't know. Is there a way to, like, funnel more power here? Because I need more power, right? That's sort of the thing. Like, this doesn't have enough power to get me the 22 seconds rewind that they keep on talking about. But then that had something to do with the space probe, right? The reason the probe exists was to try to find something related to the tower. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. Black Hole Forge. I think that might be important. All the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6, yeah, okay. A warp tower's alignment point, no, that's not helpful. The Hourglass Twins are close together, nope, that's not useful. Ash Twin Towers. Several large Namai towers form a ring. The White Hole Station was used as a model, yeah. The Sun Station was designed to make the sun go supernova. The Namai fired the Sun Station, but it had no effect on the sun. They concluded that the Sun Station could never cause the sun to go supernova. After the failure of the Sun Station, the Nomai took a break to investigate the newly arrived comet. According to a Nomai computer, our sun has reached the end of its natural life cycle. Yes. A Nomai city built into the walls of a huge underground cavern. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. The Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin. Ash Twin project. The Sun Station in order to power the Ash Twin project. Several Nomai opposed its construction, arguing that failure could result in the destruction of the solar system. The Nomai traveled to the solar system in pursuit of a signal from something older. The universe itself named this. Do I have to wait for the sun to go supernova to get enough power with those solar generators to do anything? The sun station gets eaten by the sun pretty quick. I should probably go check that out if possible. How do I get into the sun station? I forget. Which one is the sun station is a better question. The spiky one. The one with the busted door and the back door. Okay, the back entrance. The one I'm, like, near, I think. Oh, hello. That one. That's the sun station, okay. It should be down enough. Where's the console? There it is. It should be down enough that I can go up there. Hello. Oh, I'm still locked to Ember Twin. That's why. Okay. Okay. Alright, there's the teleporter. Okay, well, this is a mistake. No! Goodbye, ship. I guess you're over there now. Oh, damn it. It's this place. Okay. I can do it. I can fly around the cacti without getting stabbed too much. Maybe. I can do it. Shh. Okay, what? Why? What is happening and why am I having a hard time moving? Everything's fine. I'm not dead yet. Okay, I'm dead now. Well, that was close. Hey, I'm already dead. Come on now. Yeah, if I hadn't gotten, like, stuck in that little hole with, like, the 7 cacti just stabbing me all at once, I would have been fine. Okay, well, let's see. How am I gonna do this? I have to move so quickly. Okay, let's go. I have to go to Ember Twin, land, go through the puzzle before the sand rises. As soon as I open the door, I have to fly out to Ash Twin, try to get there before the sand goes too far so I can not get stabbed by cacti, I guess? And try to figure out what's going on with that. I don't even know if this is the right way to do this. I'm just confused at this stage, but it's all I got going. All I got going on in my brain right now, so I'm gonna try it. Because the sun won't go supernova. And if the sun station was literally designed for it to go supernova, but wouldn't work, and the sun station was also designed to generate power for the Ash Twin project, it sort of makes sense that the sun has to go supernova for the Ash Twin project to work properly. Now I gotta remember where I was. Where in the world is the Sunless City at? Here-ish, maybe? I don't know. Is that the right place? Yeah, I think so. Probably. Oh, I forgot my suit, didn't I? Oh, come on. The basis of what I'm trying to test? I don't know. I honestly don't. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. I just want to go to the sun station to see, like, so what I honestly think I should be doing is just sitting here and waiting until the sun's about to go supernova. But, like, I have to go land on the thing and open up the door, because I want to try the time shenanigans when the sun's going supernova. But to do that, I have to land and not suffocate on the surface. I visited the sun station one time, and I don't remember anything about the trip. Just that it was like, it was like broken apart. No, I did it twice. I visited twice. The first time I fell into the sun. The second time I landed properly. Not landed, but like when you have to fly over the gap, the busted station. Yeah, why not? Seems like fun, right? They say they need more power to make a 22-second gap or whatever, so when the music starts for the supernova, I have 30 seconds or whatever before everything's destroyed. So maybe there's something to do with the high energy lab when the sun goes supernova. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fiddling around. Like these big old energy things are obviously like solar powered. Where in the world is the solar panel? I need to fly further away from the planet to find that. Actually, you know what? I'll just land next to the spaceship. The crashed ship is basically where I need to be anyway. Just be a little bit harder to get back to my ship in a reasonable amount of time. Ow. Yeah, it may be insane, but it seems like fun to... And I have literally no idea what else to do right now. So I figure it might lead to something. Just experimenting and playing around, seeing what happens. See, the theory that I might be able to do this within like 15 minutes to an hour from yesterday is optimistic, as I am more than scatterbrain. Like, I definitely am not great at, like, figuring things out in puzzle games. It definitely doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me either, honestly. Just that I know that I sort of want to... no! Oh, come on, I barely touched that. Well... That's unfortunate. I don't know how much time I have, though. I don't know how quickly the sand runs out. Because the whole idea is I have to get to that other location with the cacti to get to Sun Station. The amount of time I actually have is super limited, so I have to do this like incredibly fast. Which isn't working out because I keep making mistakes. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely forgetting a lot. I'm not going to pretend I know what I'm doing half the time. Just that, sometimes I vaguely remember or have, you know, ideas. Inspirations. And like I said, I may end up having to ask for help after all. There's definitely no way I can jump that, right? I can't speed this up by, like, doing this. Ow. I mean, I can, maybe, but how many times I want to stab my suit to try? Seems like the sand just, like, locks you in place, so I just have to hang out here. Yeah. I never thought you were criticizing. I was just making an observation, or, like, thinking. I'm musing, mostly. Because it's one of those things that's kind of, like, frustrating, because I know I have all the information I need, I just need to piece it together properly, but I have no idea where to begin piecing it together. Can't wait long enough that time. For once. Yeah, quantum cactus. It's not quantum, but it's... I didn't press shift before I pressed spacebar. Did that last time too. Up. It's quantum enough, alright? Technically, everything is quantum if you think about it, since everything's being observed at the same time. Yeah. The thing is, like, I've been streaming for, I think, like 3 months now, which isn't long, but, like, it's long enough that I've realized that when I have critical thoughts about, streamers' performances, I now realize that I'm wrong most of the time, because once I started to do things that required any amount of thought, or, like, time, or consideration, I realized that, like, it takes a lot of effort to do things in front of people without feeling like you're wasting time. Oh, I left my ship on the other side of the planet. Of course I did. There's no way I'm gonna make it to Ash Twin in time. Don't go in there. Oh, well, you know what? It's fine. Probably. Like, in a game like, Medieval Dynasty, which is I was playing a while ago, that's just a game where I can do whatever I want and have, like, fun building and stuff. Like, there's no right way to do something in that game, right? But in this, it's like, even though you can explore in your own pace and things, there is a set sort of way to finish the game. So, considering I have no idea what I'm doing, it makes it a bit more complicated to deal with. Knowing that I should be able to finish it, but not knowing why or how. I can't. Okay, land quickly, because I don't know how much time I have before the cacti just... Oh, I think it's already too late. Wow. I don't think that's possible. There's no way I can get here in time for that. I have to pick and choose which one I go to, I think. It's either this one or that one. I don't think there's... They like, apparently are around the same amount of time. Because I have to sit there and wait for it to fill up, I guess. Okay, don't jump. Don't jump on the same cactus. This might be a mistake. Can I make it out of here and repair my body before dying? I mean, maybe. Nope. Yes. Okay. Let's repair my body and then try again. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Okay, alright, alright, okay. Well. Okay. Okay, let's repair the body again. Where's my ship at? Oh, come on! No! You. Take me. I want to go back to my ship. I suppose. And honestly, even though this is not, and this is not something I intend to do, if I honestly cannot figure out what to do next, I can just ask. Like, if I'm like at the end of my wits, you know, I will just ask if I can't figure it out. And I spend like 2 hours or 3 hours doing this one thing, getting stabbed by that cactus over and over again. Okay, let me get back here. Find the right statue. Tower, not tower, statue this way. There it is. Okay, that one. Actually, maybe I'll... Well, I need to make sure it doesn't get sucked up by the sand again, so I can't put it too close. Can I make it in there before the tower? Maybe. Yeah. Okay. I guess that's true. You can hint at it, I suppose, without, like, revealing everything. Because this is definitely not right. But it also gives me the chance to try it. Wow, first try. I'm amazing. Yeah, it's just natural skill and talent, honestly. How did I do that? This is nonsense. I tried so hard. Can't help but notice that the sun is supernova, or is a red giant right now, and the sun station has probably been destroyed. So, all this effort that I put forth to do this has gone to waste. How could you? How? Why would you eat the station before I got there, you monster? if I'm honest, I don't really understand why I don't just have, like, a spacesuit that can withstand punctures. I mean, I know that the civilization building their spaceships out of wood and cloth? I don't, like, plaster? I don't know. Probably doesn't have the best sort of suit maintenance technology or whatever, but it still feels like maybe, you know, like they could, even, like, yeah, even just like Marshmallow, like, oh no, don't go in there. Yeah, even like marshmallow tins or something, like, surely that would be better than cloth suit that gets punctured by random cactus. I mean, I say that, but where I live, we have these things called star thistles, and they're like these tiny little thistle plants that can, like, stab directly through, like, leather gloves. I used to work in wildlife preservation, and we used to have to pull those weeds all the time. And they're a nightmare. They hurt so bad when they stab you. I don't think I'm in the right spot, am I? Oh, no, it's over there. That's where it is. Well, look. Sometimes cacti need to be shown affection, too. They live their life in the desert, alone. Everybody's like, oh man, the cacti, they're so abrasive. You can't even touch them because it hurts. I mean, like, they need some love, alright? What if I put two... Is this gonna kill me? No, good. Nothing happened. Okay. What if I do this? Wait. Oh, shoot. Wrong place. Right. No! No, you can't do this to me! No, my experiments! Please! Not like this! No! How could you do this? I didn't make it airtight. I don't even know if that matters. I can't even close this door if I wanted to. Aw, man. I was so hyped to try that out. No! I was so excited. I thought I found something out. I thought I was like gonna do some cool experimentation. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. You can close that. I can't even adjust the power anymore. Should I have been on Ash Twin? I mean, it's too late now, really, but... Is Ash Twin where I should have been experimenting? I mean, they do have, big old towers here, but I don't know where I would go on Ash Twin. Where here would there be a lab? Or the equivalent of one, rather. That I could look around at. That's not helpful. That was a high energy lab. Where would my cables go? Oh, you can actually go in here. Oh, yeah, you just teleport to the top. That's right. Not teleport, but you elevate to the top. Not quite the same, but it's close enough, you know? Does going to the top do anything for me? Where do these hook up to? Surely they must have, like, a cord to hook the power up somewhere. Unless they're, like, wirelessly transmitting the power somewhere. But if that's the case, how? How would that work? Yeah, I don't see any cords anywhere. My time's up as well. At least it's a nice song. As a herald to my death. At least it's pleasant. Okay. What do I do now? I have no idea. I really thought that something like that would work. I don't know what I was hoping to accomplish by doing it. I just thought that was, like, sort of on the right path. But I couldn't get to the sun station, which, I mean, wouldn't help me anyway, I guess, but that was sort of my, you know, real plan, was to go to the sun station after opening up the high energy lab to fiddle with the black hole and white hole. Okay. So, if I were a Nomai trying to stop the universe from ending... Wait. If I were a Hearthling trying to stop the universe from ending... what would I do? Read? Try to glean some sort of information from this incredibly complex storyline? how am I meant to I have everything, I have all the information I need, but I just don't have this information. I think eating a marshmallow is probably the right way to go about it. The Nomai mined ore from this site to craft a protective shell designed to physically seal off the central chamber inside Ash Twin. Once the shell was finished, the Nomai checked to ensure there were no longer any physical entrances or cracks. Right. So, is that what that black and purple glowing rock was, then? Ore samples from the Nomai miners on Timber Hearth sent to this volcano for durability testing. The Nomai were trying to craft a briefly supernova-proof shell to encase the Ash Twin project. Even the smallest crack or opening in the protective shell would destroy everything. I guess, but like, how does that help me? How do I get in there if it's sealed off so effectively? The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. And my plan to construct technology capable of producing a 22-minute negative time interval on Ash Twin. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Knowing this information, I have realized that that protective rock at the bottom that was glowing was the central chamber. But it doesn't help me figure out how to get inside of it. The Nomai statues were designed to pair with a single user, record their memories, and send those memories to a storage unit within Ash Twin Project. Each storage unit inside the Ash Twin Project was equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which could then send these stored memories back to the corresponding user. The statues were designed to only activate once the Ash Twin Project succeeded or in the event that it failed. This isn't useful to me here. That's not useful to me either. So all I can sort of glean from this is somehow I have to maybe get inside the Ash Twin shell? But it is supernova proof and completely sealed off. Is there somewhere an Ash Twin project stone that reveals that information to me somewhere? Like the stones that have like the vision stones, what do we call them? Is it one of those that might give me a tip on what to do, maybe? I guess I could look at the mining location here. Not that it would help, but like I could look around and see if I notice anything new. If I can remember where it's at. I know it's a teleporter. Like that, I appreciate the hint, but I know it's a teleporter, but I don't know what teleporter. I don't know where it would be located. That's the problem I'm having. Because like, there's a broken teleporter that doesn't work on on Ash Twin, but I need to get inside of Ash Twin, and I know that they're technically a single like celestial body. So maybe the Ember Tower and the Ash Tower work separately or something like that? Well, enjoy your meeting, Bert. I'll try not to finish the game, as if it's any way possible for me to do this. But like it's clear that it's a teleporter. I know that. Like I can figure that out pretty easily, but I don't know where it would be located. Because there's only a few teleporters, and the only one that I can think of that didn't work is the one that's on top of, or like the second tower on Ash Twin. Well, it doesn't work in that it doesn't teleport anywhere. At least I don't think it does. I've stood there for a long time, once or twice, and it didn't take me anywhere. So I'm assuming it doesn't go anywhere. But maybe it doesn't go up, maybe it goes down. I mean, that could be. Maybe it's something wacky like that. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I'm pretty sure that's how it went. Is that, there's a broken tower. I have to go back to my computer to explain that better, I guess. Unless unless the correct celestial body is one of the other twins, or the sun, then probably not. I'll go back and check it. It's been a while. I mean, back when I got that information, I didn't know very much about the game, and I know more now, so I can go check it out. No harm in running around and exploring. This is the only sort of vague lead I have. Might as well try it. And that would of course mean that I'd have to like figure out if I'm correct when it's meant to go supernova. Not supernova. When if it's meant to be like the sun going supernova and then suddenly it has the power to teleport me into the impenetrable autopilot. Why would you do this to me? Autopilot! I trusted you! Please! Don't do it. I believe in you. Oh god, I escaped. I escaped because the autopilot decided to let me free. I begged for my life and it complied. It allowed me to live a little bit longer. This tower right here. Actually, I want to move this off to the side a bit. Okay. It's this tower right here that doesn't... I say doesn't work, but I don't know if it actually does or not. I have to go in my computer and look at that description again. If it even has the description. It would have been just random dialogue that I read on like a wall, I imagine. Each tower warps to a different location. Each tower is designed visually to represent whatever. No, that's not it. But the this tower on the left here, in the top right quadrant of this image, there's two towers joined by a bridge. The one on the left, which is on the right for me based on my position, is the tower. I don't know where it goes, and the one time I tried to use it didn't take me anywhere. But I don't know where that information is written. Because it's a visual indication drawn by somebody, which isn't helpful, because I don't know what that's supposed to mean. And it could be on, like, those tablets or whatever that I was looking at a second ago. Well, I say tablets, the wall writing. It's not here. It's up there. It's a bridge there. Can't jump that place. Well, I remember... I swear I remember reading about it somewhere. Or somebody said something, maybe? Like one of the other travelers maybe read or said something about it? I mean, they do resemble. These are clearly the twins. Like, I'm not... I think it's clear that... I haven't tried it, but I imagine at some point this tower will work. And it will take me somewhere. But I don't know where. That doesn't help. Where does this one take me? Oh, there's the sun station. This one takes me to... somewhere. I mean... like... I just assumed that that tower there would take me to the 6th location that they were talking about, which I assume, since they keep calling it the 6th location, is the quantum moon, right? Or the quantum tower, or something like that. But the broken one, I mean... I don't know. Do I just wait until... Should I just, like, stand completely still on top of the thing waiting for something to happen? I don't even know where this one goes, honestly. I don't even know if it goes anywhere. I've been standing here an awful long time. Okay, that one takes me to Ember, like, yeah, that takes me to Ember Twin. So the other one probably takes me to somewhere else? Ash Twin? At some point, but how would I line it up? Like, this is the one that doesn't, that I thought didn't work. Yeah, I know. I know. I know how much I've tested it. But I'm sort of, like, lost for what to do now, so I'm just sort of, falling back on whatever nonsense I'm confused by. I feel like if I'd streamed for, like, longer... I only streamed for 4 hours at most, if I could help it. But if I'd streamed for, like, 8 hours a day, which is completely unreasonable for me, but I think I'd be able to, like, sort of piece together what I needed to do. I know I'll figure it out, eventually. It's just difficult is all, because, like, I'm so confused. Because I have all the information I need. But I can't put it together. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you to say. I've gotten a lot of compliments on my voice since I've started streaming, and it's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, I feel like I have a pretty decent amount of patience, but I feel like if I was streaming for like, you know, more than 4 hours at a time, and I got to like this point where I'm confused about what to do, I would lose my mind so quickly. But my goodness, oh, you, how dare you? How dare you? I think I understand. I get it. I get it now. Okay. Where's the campfire? Ow. My legs. But how? What do I do with this information now? If I am asking this question, if I use a campfire, is it possible to just like accidentally just sleep to the supernova? Or will it like give me some warning? Oh no. My ship is forever gone. There we go. Ow. Okay. I knew it had a time passed indicator, but I didn't know, because it doesn't tell you what time it is, it just tells you how much time it's passed, and I don't know the time it's been since my last awakening or whatever. But if it'll wake me up before the end, that's helpful, but I'm assuming that means it'll wake me up when the music starts, when I'm about to die. But yeah, I appreciate the information. So, oh, there goes my ship. Wait, why? 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 How? Why? It's been sitting here for like 5 minutes. Why has it suddenly gotten taken away now? What changed to make that happen? Well, it didn't go to the other planet, at least, but... Buddy, no! Oh, well, it's just getting juggled now. Alright, well, bye. I'll miss you. But yeah, I was going to sleep at a campfire until the time had passed, but I only know about the campfire right there. I don't know if there's one on Ash Twin. Probably not, considering the whole thing's made of sand. And it'd be difficult to build a campfire that, when the sand is consistently being pulled off of the equator. Oh, is it actually a cone? I just assumed it was like just a tube. I mean, it makes sense that it would like fall off the poles more like aggressively, but, or like more, you know. It makes sense that it would have to become wider. I guess it's like, I got like 1 or 2 more cycles, so I guess I could just stand here staring upwards. Or I could like hang out over here and see how long it takes to get there. But clearly, I have to not get sucked up by the sand when they align to teleport. We still have, like, another cycle or two, I think. Although, maybe not. Kind of hard to tell. I hesitate to go in here just in case. No! Ah! You monster! No! Please! Well. Guess that's bound to happen. Luckily my ship is over here now, so I'll just... Ow. I'm okay. I'm dead. Yeah. It was, that's happened to me quite a lot. It's the perfect motto. Okay, so, I'll try again. This time I'll just camp out. I'm gonna assume it's about 20 minutes for all the sand to run off. If the universe ends in 22, maybe, if that makes any sort of sense. So I'll land on Ember Twin, hang out at the campfire, and hope for the best. I don't want to autopilot, because I will definitely crash into the sun. I'm going to do it anyway, because otherwise I'll slam directly into the planet. And I'll die again. Alright. Let me go to the right pole. It's super convenient that there's like no atmosphere to stop the smoke coming off the planet like this. So I can easily figure it out where it is. Okay, I just damaged everything on the underside of my ship. Not that it's particularly crucial to maintain this, but, yeah, it's probably okay. Hey, Shirt, how you doing? I'm gonna have a rest here for a bit. For, let's say, like 15 minutes, maybe. I don't know exactly how long it's been. I also don't know exactly how long each loop is, honestly. I've been guessing it's about 20 minutes. Because they kept saying that 22 minutes was important for whatever reason. But whether or not that's actually important, or the right number, I have no idea. Because I've never sat this long at a campfire and waited. But I suppose if I wake up, and the sun is bright white, I've waited too long. And I'll try again. I guess it's the curse and blessing of being stuck in a time loop. You just try again. Over and over again. Forever. Never stopping. I could have learned to juggle by now. Oh, that is a fun fact. It's kind of mean. Poor speedrunners, not able to crank their FPS up to like 5,000. To glitch everything out. Okay, the sand is still rising, but the sun's awfully red, so I think it's probably safe to go. Can I see the top of the doorway? No. Okay. Oh, is that why? I thought it was because it was like a cutscene, sort of. Because I know a lot of games are locked to FPS. Like a lot of random things. Like a long time ago, I played like a shooter, like a third-person shooter, and the game was meant to be played. It was developed at 30 FPS to be played on console at 30 FPS. And if you put the frame rate to 60 FPS, the enemies would instantly headshot you the moment you walked out of cover, because they're aiming and determining like where you're going twice as fast as they're supposed to, as they're designed to do. I don't know why I'm standing in here. I don't need to do that yet. But it was a nightmare, and it took me so long to figure that out. And once I locked it to 30, I was having fun, but when it was when it was at 60 FPS, it was impossible to play. Because everything was just so much better and stronger. And it feels weird. But I guess the fact that a computer could, you know, render the time lapse or whatever better makes perfect sense. That sun sure is getting big. Okay, now, is this the time? Or is this the time before the time? I don't know. I'm going to not go in there because I think this is the same part of the same loop. Like, the same part as last time when I went in there thinking it was the end and I got. Yes, it is. Okay, good. I had the brains to wait. Oh look, the sand has stopped. Now I just have to wait for one more full loop. Ugh. Imagine if you could just hear the sun bubbling away. Creepy. Like, so close. Come on, I need some music here. What am I doing? There we go. Really? Oh, right, because I have a very brief amount of time. Okay. It's supernova proof for a bit, but not for very long. Knowing that I have very little time left makes this very difficult for me to be okay waiting for. I suppose, honestly, I could have waited the entire time until the end of until the start of the music at the campfire, and then flown from Ember Twin to Ash Twin and landed and got in here. It wouldn't have taken much more time. It would have taken a lot less time. Supernova's about to happen. This is gonna be like is it gonna be like a picture perfect like teleportation, or am I just gonna like die and I've been like doing this wrong the whole time? Can't help but feel like... Can't help but feel like something went wrong. Was that like a red herring? I really felt like that was right. I really felt like that made sense. Well, Maybe it's just time to accept my death. Over and over again. Forever. Why would I toss the marshmallow? Can I, like... Oh, no. I was gonna say, can I stack the marshmallows, but maybe not. What do I do? Okay, what do I do? I don't know what to do. Oh, no. Man, I really thought that was it, huh? I thought that was the way. That made so much sense. That was like perfect. I don't know what to do. My only other, like, vague idea is, like, I try to use the other end of the teleport somehow? Well, no. Well, no. Like my only other thought process, the problem is I know it's wrong, which is why I don't want to voice it, is, to use the one that works to teleport me to the other twin. And then when everything's about to end, because maybe it's within 5 degrees of the core, it'll warp me back to the wrong tower or something. I don't know. Like, if I go to Ember, if I go to Ash Twin, teleport to Ember Twin, and then teleport back to Ash Twin during the supernova, that's all I got. That's all I have. Otherwise, I'm actually lost now. Does this pause when I look at this? Maybe. I don't think I have anything here that will give me any more information that I need here. Because I know if you're on the quantum moon, you'll die. But if you're in the eye of the universe, the time will just reset. Okay, that's good to know. And also, about the Only Up game comment, I've never, like, watched anybody play Only Up because I knew it would, like, frustrate me to watch people play a game, like, vicariously. I would be frustrated watching somebody. It was like, what's that Bennett Foddy game, the Getting Over It? Like, I couldn't watch people play that game. And same with, like, Jump King, I think it was called. Watching somebody over and over again do something the same way and then, like, fall. It makes me so sad. It makes me so sad. Yeah, so... like, I get it. Like, it's really cool when you succeed, but... it makes me so frustrated to watch. Because, like... I feel frustrated for them. I just can't. I can't watch those. I would never be able to play them. I would go insane. But the you can always repeat thing, I haven't heard that before, because I haven't watched that. But I know that the Bennett Foddy one, on the, Getting Over It, has a lot of, like, inspirational quotes that are just put in weird spots to kind of make you lose your patience, but are actually, like, decent quotes, right? Something like that. Which I think was a funny idea, but I couldn't play or watch those. Yeah, I'm getting kind of like that right now. Before this point, I was really enjoying just exploring around and, like, learning new things, but now that I know everything I need to know, I'm having a hard time piecing together what I need to do. Because it feels like it should be obvious with all the information I have. But the only, like, 2 or 3 things I've tried that I thought made sense didn't work. This is the thing that made me think that maybe going to a different teleport and then teleporting back at a certain time would work, because they share the same alignment point or whatever, because they're close enough together. They're a single astral body or whatever. But I'd have to teleport to, I mean, I guess Brittle Hollow, and then teleport back, or teleport between the twins, but the twins don't line up. We've already established that. So that's not going to work. The first entry where? Because the first entry was like the Namai statue, I thought. It was here. And I thought maybe the Zero-G cave might have something to do other than just be a tutorial, because it feels like a weird thing to exist. But the village itself doesn't have any information for me, as far as I could tell. I mean, I could end the loop and just stare at the statue and see if something happens that might be interesting. The Black Hole Forge section. Yeah, I was looking at that because it seemed like it might have something to do with this. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying, is I figured this would be... This is what I was thinking might be different, but I didn't know what I would do to make it happen. Because if you teleport away from the Ash Twin and teleport back, you go to the same teleport location, provided the astral bodies lined up. But because the two of them are the same astral body, I thought teleporting between them might work. But then I don't know how I'd manage to do that, because there's this thing here, the alignment. Just got here. Nothing. I mean, as far as I know, I've gotten everything. The only thing I don't have is the last bit of the Ash Twin project. Everything else is done, as far as I can tell. Yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out how to discover this last little bit of information. I've tried a couple of things that came to mind, but neither has really been useful to me, because they both have failed. What haven't I tried? I mean, I haven't tried a lot of things, because that's incredibly broad. I haven't tried sitting at the campfire until the supernova. I haven't tried eating 1,000 marshmallows. Haven't tried slamming my ship directly into an iceberg. But I assume you're referring specifically to the teleporters. But, yeah. But yeah, what I think I need to do, but I don't know how I'm going to go about doing it, is to get the... to teleport away, or find the teleport that leads me to, the white hole, or the, sorry, the Ash Twin. But which Ash Twin do I need? Because the Sun Station gets eaten up immediately. And I wanted to go investigate the Sun Station. But I hadn't... It's been a while since I've been there, because I didn't remember what all information was there for me. And then I tried to fiddle around in the energy lab when the supernova was happening, but the sand filled up the area, so that didn't work. And then I realized that I needed to teleport inside of the Ash Twin, but when I tried, it went supernova and I died. so I'm having a hard time figuring out what to try next. Warp Tower is tuned to only one receiver. Yeah, I vaguely remember that information somewhere. That sounds perfectly reasonable, that it would be in here. It seems important. The Hourglass Twins are so close together they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point. A diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They only need to be within 5 degrees. This results in a slightly longer warp window that roughly lasts will last roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping into this will be immediately warped. So this is what makes me think that I could teleport to the different warp tower by accident, essentially. Is that if it's 5 degrees off, then it can teleport me where I want to go by accident. Mechanics, which one? The one where I tried to teleport and then the supernova happened, or one of the other things? Because I just need to know what specifically you need explained, and I'll be happy to give you the lowdown. My city is suspended beneath Brittle Hollow's northern glacier. Found a switch in the Meltwater district that raises and lowers the Black Hole Forge. I debated about how to obtain the powerful, highly advanced warp core required for the Ash Twin project. I traveled to the solar system in pursuit of a signal. So, do I need a better warp core, maybe? What I tried to do is, I waited until the supernova started, and then I stood on the broken tower platform, and then right before the warp would have happened, I think, the supernova killed me. But it doesn't make a whole lot of sense anyway. Because I don't know why lining up the broken tower with the Ember Twin would teleport me inside of the Ash Twin. Yeah. But I don't understand how to go about figuring all this out. Like, knowing it's one thing, but doing it is a different thing entirely, right? Like, I know these two planets share the same teleport alignment. And all those teleports take you to Ash Twin, because Ember Twin doesn't have a teleport. The only teleport it has is the return teleport. Right there. So, I mean, I could try my random theory that doesn't feel like it'll work. Or my idea, I suppose, not a theory. Where I try to teleport back from there. But I don't know how it'll work, and I don't know how to do it. Because I need to give it some time. Don't fall. There you go. I'll just give it a. I'll just do it. I'll just randomly do this weird idea I have that won't work, but I'll try it and see what happens. After I roast a marshmallow, apparently. So I mean, this thing that I'm trying to do here doesn't make any sense, but I'm gonna go warp to Ember Twin from Ash Twin, and then sleep until the supernova, then go back to the platform that teleports me back, and try to see if that gets me back to where I want to go. Because that's my only other vague idea of how to figure this out. And that after that, I'm completely spent for ideas. Like, even these last few ones, I've been like really pulling for them to come out of something in the brain, and I've had a couple of hints, and oof, I'm struggling there, getting the it's overheating up there, ain't working. Park it a little bit. There you go. Just there. Surely it won't take my ship away now. Parked under the bridge as it is, perfectly. Which one's the broken tower? That one, okay. I want to go to this one. Take me. What's gonna happen to Buddy? What do you mean I don't know? It's not gonna break my ship, is it? I need that. It's fine. It's working fine. Yeah, see, it's fine. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go rest at the campfire, which I need to remember the location of. On the North Pole? The South Pole? somewhere else. It's on the South Pole, I bet. Nope. Okay. If I were... It's there. It's on the other side. I don't think I appreciate this suspicious denial of things that might happen. Okay, we're waiting for the supernova then. This isn't gonna work, because the planets wouldn't align, but they have a 5-degree or whatever area of, like, grace to make it, maybe? Everything's fine. I know where I'm going. Like I said earlier, I'm pretty sure this is just going to teleport me directly back to the tower that I expect it to take me back to. But it's the only plan I have left. No, I didn't mean to go through there yet. Dang it. Alright, well, that ruined everything. Also, my ship's gone. But, you know. What if I, like... There. I weighed down the tower. Now it'll be angled slightly more to one side. Surely, that'll work. It'll work perfectly well. Guaranteed. Oh, there's my ship. Because the sand sucks me up. If I try to use the teleporter before all the sand dries up, the sand pulls me out of there because there's no roof. Oh. No, that wouldn't make any sense. And I can't do it at the beginning of the loop because it's buried in sand. Although, I have been told that the sand ends up like a cone. So the closer to the end of the loop, it gets wider, but I don't know if that's accurate or if that was just a joke statement. So it's possible I might not get sucked out of there if I head there immediately and try to teleport, but I feel like it's not gonna work. But I'll still give it a try. I'll just head there as soon as possible. Wherever... You know, with the number of times I've launched off that planet, and the universe looking exactly the same in the exact same positions every single time I start a new loop, you'd think I would just know where things are. That's incredibly unhelpful. I think you've solved the problem, but you just don't know it yet. I've already forgotten what I was going to do. Oh, right, I was going to wait for the sand. Alright, okay, got it. Remembered. I still don't turn right out of the elevator very often. I've been doing it quite a lot recently, but honestly, it doesn't happen often. Okay, so I can't help but notice that the sand hasn't started falling yet, so I don't know exactly where the building I want to be inside of is. I know it's on the equator, so it's going to be like around here. But, you know, don't know where. Oh, there we go. It started! Woo! Don't worry. It'll fly by. The time we have to wait. Just gotta play leapfrog with the sand. It would be helpful if I knew the vague amount of time that things happened. I know there's a supernova at the end, and I know there's a ship cannon probe launcher blowing up at the beginning. But in between those, I don't really know what happens. Like, I couldn't tell you how long it takes for the super special magic tower full of quantum knowledge to break apart and go through the black hole. That just happens at some point, but I don't know when. It'll be fine. Actually, you know what? I can probably just test my idea by standing right here. And if I get sucked up by the sand, I know it won't work. Is it 15 minutes? Okay, well, that's good to know. For the future, I suppose. If I ever try to do this again with knowledge. When the quantum tower goes through the black hole. So that you can actually enter it, I guess. That looks like an awful wide pillar of sand. I'm thinking it's definitely gonna suck me up. That's directly over me too. It's not even like in the middle here. It's directly over me. Oh, it is. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, there we go. Oop, there we go. Love to see it. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yep. We're okay. Ow. Really likes to juggle that ship, huh? can work. Ow. I need that ship back. So I probably should go fetch it. I have one more vague idea. Based purely on the he doesn't know comments. Which, if I'm honest, I don't think it's right. Anytime now. Okay. Ow. It's fine. Everything's fine. I doubt the cockpit damage will actually cause me any problems. Purely aesthetic. Now, where has that tower gone? There it is. Will this work? I mean, I can't imagine this would work, but it might, you know? Sometimes. Nonsense works. It's not even on the right spot. But you know what? I don't really care. Give me that landing computer so I can actually aim this thing. I don't think it wants to go in there. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Close enough. Alright. Ow. Okay, give me like half a second. Yeah, half a second's worth of like sand stoppage. This is my plan. Am I a genius or what? I'm really good at games, after all. Oh, it did work. Why did that work? Ten minutes ago. 34 seconds. I'm not even, like, proud of that one. I feel bad about that. That was like when you're completely out of ideas and you're just doing silly things for the sake of trying to, like, make somebody laugh or whatever. Like, that wasn't supposed to work, right? I wasn't supposed to do it that way, right? But like, that's the only thing I think of. Well, hey. It would work now, so, you know. You have seen it work before? Okay. I mean, it's literally all I had left. I couldn't think of a single thing to do. So I was just kind of making a joke out of it. But, hey, you know what? Sometimes genius just happens. Sometimes we make the right decisions because we're just really good at games and super smart. Just had an epiphany, you know? 10 minutes ago, 34 seconds ago, received data from previous cycles. 10 minutes, 34 seconds ago. Masks receiving data from probe tracking module, Giant's Deep memory statue, Timber Hearth memory statue. 12 minutes until end of cycle transmission. I mean, do I want to know the intended way? Because that just implies that that means I have to face the fact that I've cheated. Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin here. In this space we will craft our most ambitious project yet. The Ash Twin project. Powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiments at the High Energy Lab, I still can hardly believe Raimi's hypothesis was true. I don't know. I mean, even I knew that wasn't the correct way to do it. So, like, I'm not entirely sure. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis: it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis: the cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we are all connected through the Ash Twin now, and also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. That could be. Yeah, that's something I did do. I held control because I assumed the spaceship wouldn't work. And I don't even think the spaceship did anything. I think it was just there. And it just sort of implied that I did something special. But I just held the thrusters down so I wouldn't fly off the planet. And I think that's what worked. It kept me there long enough to not fly off. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. But then, if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon? Or is Mallow part of the problem? Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they were truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut the project down. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power the Ash Twin project requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here is what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Suppose we redesign the Sun Station to generate power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for the moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system, and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored something new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine the knowledge might be gained there. And then everybody died. Sad. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. I'm intrigued. Love, everyone here working on Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Oh, I've read this before because I got confused about that. Is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved any more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished, and if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. I have read these ones, I think. So I'm not going to... Well, maybe not. I don't know about this one. Yes, I have done that one. Okay, those are all read. I don't need to read anymore. Artificial gravity control. Why would I turn that off? Wacky. Ugh. You are about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Should I not? I don't really have any other options here. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. That seems like a mistake. Hey, quick question. Is it possible to lose this game? I guess that's true. What do I want to do with this? What am I doing with this? What do I need to do with this? Why do I have this? This feels like a mistake. No, I have no idea what I'm doing. What? Why? What needed power? Something needed power. Maybe I should, like, do another loop and think about this before I mess it up. I can't. Okay, I could put it back. Okay, you can have that back. Everything's fine. Let me think about this for a second. Because I don't know how much time I have left. Give me that back. Give me back gravity, please. There you go. Okay. So buttons. The only thing that I remember is there's another warp core that's exploded in the ship in the Dark Bramble. It feels like a very strange thing to try to do, to bring a warp core to the vessel. But also, like, that's all I've got. But if, like, if I'm literally going to, like, die doing something wrong, I should probably think about my options more. But, like, that's the only place I've seen that needs a warp core. I don't know what to do here. These are cool, but also unhelpful right now. And here's the masks. Who's the third mask? Who's the third person? Is that Solaris? Is that the person on the moon? Or the, well, the eye, I guess, technically. Probe tracking module. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. Although I don't know why... Who's running the probe tracking module, then? Because is it... I understand that it said that they used the, What's it? Why am I jumping? What's happening? I wasn't even touching the keyboard when that happened. The, one of these tells me about the fact they used the thing to put whatever back in time, right? Where is it? Ash Twin, no. No. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Oh yeah, here. Sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order from the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time at 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin Project... Yeah, I don't know. How much time do I have left? Ooh. 3 minutes. I kind of want to know what happens if I stay in here in the cycle. I guess it just does that thing where it like sucks me out, right? This statue's closed. Am I missing anything? Just that wall, but it only had 3 of those stones. And I've already read all of them as far as I can tell. I've installed the masks inside the Ash Twin Project flocks. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds, otherwise I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of an equipment failure. It will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. I've read that one too. I don't know. I don't know what the Nomai were up to. I haven't understood that part of the game at all. They are trying to create a supernova for some reason. I don't know why. I probably do know why and just forgot. Probably because I probably learned it like 3 streams ago and have forgotten it by now. But they couldn't create a supernova because their cannon or their sun station wasn't good enough. And then the meteorite, the what do you call it? The comet came and killed them all. It may be written on the wall, but I didn't parse anything from it. I mean, they want to send information back in time, but that doesn't tell me what they want to do ultimately. Just that for this one instance, they've created a device that lets them send information back in time. They're trying to find the Eye of the Universe, which they did find. Well, I know. But I don't understand it. So, okay. I'm not great under pressure. And I also have a real problem with remembering information that I've read until I've had time to think about it. But I'm not. Why would I open up the car? That seems like a mistake. Oh, it's opening itself. Oh, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't. I forgot to turn off gravity. That's too late. Dead. Anyway, that's a bit too much. You shouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have noticed. It would have been annoying, I guess, to not have me realize that that's happening, but to say that is a bit too much. I would have rather just fumbled around a bit more. But yeah, so I know I have to do that now. Not that I know what that's going to do for me. But I do appreciate the sentiment. I know you want to help, but I don't want it to be too, I don't want to be given every answer, even though I'm a little bit frustrated. It's an Easter egg, not progress. Ah, well, still. In that case, it's not a big deal, I guess, but still. Yeah, so they wanted to find the Eye of the Universe. I don't know why, but they found it. I guess I can go read my ship logs now. But only one person found it. Everybody else died. The whole reason they were sending the probe back in time was to find the Eye of the Universe by sending the probe out infinitely, you know, constantly. But the sun's going supernova because it's reached its natural life end. For me. I don't know. I don't know what EL-15 is. A hot-out chamber inside Ash Twin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths with Nomai masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module, Giant's Deep and Timber Hearth respectively. The Ash Twin project was designed to use the energy from a supernova triggered by the Sun Station to send a probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. The Sun Station did not work, although the Ash Twin project was theoretically sound. The Nomai were unable to power it. There is an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. I mean, I guess. I don't really understand what's happening. I liked learning about it, but now that I've learned about it, I don't know how to piece it together to make it make sense. That's kind of the problem, is I don't know what part I'm not getting. I don't understand. Is the point of the game to kill myself? To let the sun explode and destroy everything? Or am I trying to prevent that from happening? Because it's reached the sun's natural end, so I guess I have to just end the game, right? Like, realistically, that makes the most sense, but that doesn't feel like a very satisfying ending to me. So I'm hesitant to do that. And I was ignoring that as a possibility. Whee! Oh, the sun's dragging me in. How did this happen? How did this happen? How did this happen? How did this happen? How did this happen to me? I cannot read that. I have to tab out of the game, which is going to cause it to freeze for a bit. Could not locate the Eye of the Universe because the signal. Yeah, so they made the universe brute force. Yep, I knew that. It's with the sun. The energy. Yeah, I knew that. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. And that's true. Falling into the sun will always be my comfort. But yeah, so I mean, like, I mean, I guess the only option is to remove the warp core and The only thing I can think of to do with it is to put it in the vessel. But, like, that doesn't feel like it's going to do anything for me, so I don't know why I would bother doing that. Especially if I only have one shot to do it. But I don't know if that's true or not. But, you know, I have nothing better to do. And the stream has been going for about 2.5 hours, and I still haven't beaten the game. So maybe I'll just wing it and hope that it doesn't get me the bad end. Yeah, but what purpose does that serve? I've been there, nothing happened, and the loop ended. I think I'm confused. Oh, I know that the vessel in the Dark Bramble has a busted core. I just felt like it wouldn't make any sense to give it the better core that works, because I don't know what purpose restoring power to the vessel will do. In the story of the game, the vessel's core just died, but like, why would I bring the core to it? It's in the bramble, it's stuck there. It's not gonna stop my sun from exploding, right? Where is the campsite? I mean, here's what I'm going to do, regardless of whether it's right or wrong. I'm going to grab the core, fly to Dark Bramble, and put the core in the ship. Because that's all I can think of to do, even though it feels like a weird thing to do and doesn't make any sense to me. And it's literally just me associating the new core with a core that doesn't work anymore. But it doesn't feel like a logical step in the grand scheme of things to me. But if that's the way it's meant to be done, I guess that's the way it's meant to be done. Once I've gotten into the nowhere. Once I get it in the ship, I'm not gonna do anything because I don't know what to do with that. I don't know why I'm doing that to begin with, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do afterwards. I'm just doing that because it seems like the right thing to do for gameplay. I'm not doing it because it seems like the smart move. I'm doing it because it's obviously what the game wants me to do. I have no idea what to do here, that's the problem. That's why I'm so confused. Just do the same thing I did last time. It's not, I don't know why it worked last time, but apparently it did, so I'm doing it again. Hey, how dare you? Let me out. I mean, am I going to fly the vessel into the sun? Like, the only mystery I haven't solved is how to prevent the sun from exploding, but like, I don't, that's not possible, right? So, like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if forgetting something's right. I think I've come to a different conclusion than I'm supposed to have done. Because I don't feel like I'm forgetting anything. I think that just my general idea of what I'm meant to do is different than the game expects of me. I didn't work this time. Now I gotta figure out the right way to do this, because that didn't work. It worked one time and I got lucky. Ripperonis. Unfortunately, now we're back to square one of the stream. Because I don't know how to do this the right way. So I have to figure out how to do that. It's all well and good to have a plan, but considering I apparently I got to that center area the wrong way around the first time, I don't know where to go from here. I have to just figure out how to make it so I can teleport through there. It doesn't have to be at the end of the cycle, at least, I've realized now. I don't know. Ooh. Aw, what? There is a suspicious nook in the wall. So I'm assuming this means that that random throwaway line that sorry, let me rephrase that. The line I thought was a throwaway line actually implies that I have several seconds in which to actually touch that teleport pad. I thought it was just a nonsense flavor line that didn't actually mean anything, but I guess I'll try doing that. If this works, I'm going to reset the cycle so I can do this the right way, but... Yeah, okay. I would have never come to that conclusion. I would have literally never figured this out without that hint. I mean, that implies I remember how to get to Dark Bramble's vessel prison thing. Yeah, I remember the thing, but again, that just seemed like a throwaway, like, safety instructions sort of lore building thing. It didn't seem like an actual, like, idea. I don't know why I would have assumed that, of course, because every other little bit of information has been important in one way or the other. Like, I just came to the conclusion that it wasn't important enough to remember, or to care about, rather. It was, obviously a mistake on my part. Yeah, I suppose that's true. But can you mark something in the dark bramble? It always tells you that you're like, can't... I don't know if it can... Like, when you go to the quantum moon, it gets angry at you, and it's like, you can't use your map here, kind of thing. Well, that didn't work. Can you? Okay. That's what I get for trying to jump over a cactus in frustration. I don't believe I can stop it. I just felt like that was what the game was trying to make me do. Or more, playing games my entire life has trained me to think I can do. To accept that I have to lose the game to win the game feels a bit wrong, I guess. Feels weird. Accepting, like, inevitable failure, which I guess it isn't failure so much as just life, kind of is difficult to deal with, I guess. I don't know. That's what I think. I don't know. I don't have an explanation for you. I just sort of... You're trained to play video games and save the world all the time. So to come across one where you're literally supposed to go out of your way to end it feels a bit out of the ordinary. I'm gonna have to reset the loop. There's no way I'll have enough time now. Nah, it's okay. I've kind of already come to the conclusion that's how the game's gonna end by now. It took a while, and at the start of the stream I wouldn't have believed it, but after after reading all that dialogue, opening that core up and realizing that I had to take it out, which would immediately end the time loop thing, sort of came to the conclusion where it had to end that way. There's not much to do with spoilers anymore. I do appreciate the effort to not spoil anything, though. Usually I'd get kind of upset about it, but at this point I'm kind of aware. It's kind of obvious enough now that I've realized the other bits and bobs here and there. Hold on. Come on. Line it back up. Stay away from the sun that I seem to be careening towards somehow. I'm having a really hard time piloting right now. Just engage that autopilot. That'll work out for me, I'm sure. Yes, I'm aware. I've accidentally engaged the autopilot numerous times and crashed directly into the sun. I have practice doing such things. away we go. See if I can't make this work the first try. Okay, there we go. Alright. So I'm gonna hide in the corner. I was gonna say sprint out, but there's not really a sprint, is there? Also, I came a little bit early. Still have to wait a few seconds before I can even get in there. I don't want to listen to Chert. I want to listen to somebody else. There you go, Gabbro. There you go. Oh, no, he's gone. No. Maybe I could, like, lock onto their frequency, so I didn't have to keep on, like, scanning around. So I could just, like it would auto-target them and just sort of, like, follow them. So I didn't have to keep on trying to do it myself. So I could listen to them play their music. I got that achievement by accident. I saw that on my Steam page, that I just had that. I didn't do it intentionally. I don't even know how I got it, but I did. That didn't work. I figured it took too long, it wouldn't work at all. I really gotta know how to do this. There's no way you're supposed to run out there after it passes, but walking into the sand just lifts you up in the air. That's obviously not correct. I did try to hold down my thrusters. It didn't work. Do I have to do it when the sand falls directly overhead? Is that the issue? I waited too long because I didn't want to get sucked up by the sand. Okay. I'll try it again next time. I have plenty of time. Three seconds and go? Alright. Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Oh, that would have been a better option, I think. Not that I don't know it's coming right now. Okay. Yeah, I would have never in my life figured that out without hints. Like that would have been impossible for me. I would have like because I knew that the sand would take me away because the few times I actually tried to do it, it didn't work because the sand took me away. So hiding in that alcove and then running into it wouldn't have made any sense for me. Come on now. Get in here. If I was a teleport pad, where would I be? Whee! Yeah. I don't know. All the information was there. Like, it's not like it wasn't laid out for me very clearly. I just didn't understand it well enough. Now you're giving me the dramatic music before I even started my journey. I should have marked Dark Bramble before I went out here. What happened? Oh, I got hit by the satellite. Okay. Dark Bramble, where are you? There you are. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's basically what I've done like 4 or 5 times. I don't know if marking vessels really going to help me much. I know just to listen out for the escape pod noises or whatever. Watch me get eaten by sharks. Been so long since I've had to navigate through the anglerfish, I'm definitely gonna make a mistake and die. Told you. Ah. Is that the vessel? Do I have to follow the lights again? Okay. Is this the one where I need to gun it through here before I enter? Yes. I say as I don't gun it through here. I mean, you gotta wonder, like, they have to eat something. So obviously all three of them hanging out in that one location sorta means that, like, there's food there. Right? I don't think I made a good decision here. Although I did make it go down a bit so I'd avoid this branch. I don't know if I did it enough. Nah, it seems fine. Well, maybe. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Make sure I'm wearing my suit. There you go, friend. Enjoy that. I don't know what that is. Is it a portal? I don't know. Oh well. What do you reckon this is? Bottom left. It's not helpful. What do you mean bottom left? Also, remember that the stream is delayed a bit, so when you say something, I'm probably looking at something completely different. Maybe. I don't know what to do here. I'm just gonna die. I feel like I should have probably, like, had some sort of idea. Oh, I see. Eye coordinates. Do I have that information somewhere? Oh, I see. I didn't realize they had an... Yeah, I didn't realize I could pull the orb out. Got it. I understand. There's no way. It would take me so long to figure that out. I would have had another full time loop before I realized that was how you do this. Does this thing work yet? I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm doing now. Are we going to the eye yet? Engage. Okay, it worked. Okay. I wasn't sure. I thought they'd just pull the directory back up, or the thing back up. Quantum locked. Well, it's too late now. I'm out. I've left the ship. I assume that's the sun, as it is quite bright and yellow. But there's a lot of suns around me, so it's hard to say which one's which. So coming to it from the outside, looking in, what all's different? What's changed? Trees detected. Oh, right, I'm in like a quantum reality, aren't I? I'd be like... I should be like walking. There's some light over that way. I guess I could walk towards that. That's where the eye is. One day I'll figure out how to work this thing. It's a mirror. Ah. Okay. Whee! Hmm. Is it different text? Outer Wilds Ventures was founded by Feldspar, Gaussen, Slate, and Hornfels to explore a solar system at the end of the universe. The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, a Hearthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. It seemed just vaguely the same length, so I didn't bother to read it because it looked the same. The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing in with it a deadly substance we call ghost matter that fled the entire solar system, almost instantly and without warning. My gravity crystal's gone. Of all the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. I mean, it's kind of cute, though, when it's small. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity, and then exploded into a violent supernova. Hornfield's observations. This is incredible. At first I thought the points of light in this image were stars, but they're not, they're galaxies. This isn't different. And this image covers just a tiny patch of the whole sky, which means the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. Yeah, it's the same text. I recognize this text. This is odd. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farthest away galaxy is the faster it appears to be moving. Away, it's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past? And how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? Okay. Got a... got a forest at the end of the universe? Little galaxies everywhere? Exploding stars, maybe? I can't really tell. Different universes? That one's pretty low to the ground. Let me have a look at that one. Yeah, that's what it is. It's a galaxy. Oh, and they're all perishing. It's me. It was me. I became a tree. Don't do that. Certainly seems that way, doesn't it? Oh, it's a campfire. Where did I get marshmallows from? I just have a bag of marshmallows, I guess. You're right. It would be foolish. Parthians love to camp. It's basically in their name. Do you hear music? Oh, okay. Do you think the Eye of the Universe would have an idea of what a marshmallow would be? Oh, apparently I didn't do what I needed to do right. It may contain everything, but would it have any idea what a marshmallow is? If I was to say I want a marshmallow, would it have the wherewithal to realize what I was talking about? Quantum. Aren't you forgetting someone? It's, not quite time yet. I'm pretty sure we'll need the others for the next part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush, take your time. It might not even exist here. I don't remember the voice I gave him, unfortunately. Who's playing a piano? Oh, the Nomai. Oh, okay then. I got it. They're doing their thing again. The stars were beautiful, weren't they? Even if our star is what ultimately killed us. I'll wait here and remember them while you gather everybody. Are the Nomai not going to join us around the campfire? Hey, time pal. So you're getting the band back together, huh? Go on, go find the others, I'll be here. You don't need me yet, but you will. Hatchling, you found me! Nice to have company around a campfire, isn't it? Go on, go get the others. Wouldn't want to miss out. Are the others actually going to join us? Are they going to continue to be, embarrassed? Well, they're just shy. It's fine. I'm not forgetting nobody. Am I? How would I manage to get them? As soon as I get within 20, they stop playing. Oh. Yeah? A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Not yet. Then I will wait until you are ready to know the answer. What do you say then? Should I get out the old harmonica? Sure. Haha, here goes nothing. I can't wait to play with the whole group again. Can I start? Yes. Okay, I won't let you down. Shall I begin? Yes. Well then, here I go. Should I begin? Yes. You got it. I'll do my best. What do you say, Time Buddy? Ready to start the music? Yes. This should be cool. A conscious observer has entered the eye. Yes. This song is new to me, but I am honored to be a part of it. I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. Are you ready to learn what comes next? I suppose. I admire your curiosity, friend. Let's find out together. I learned a lot by the end of everything. The past is the past now, but that's okay. It's never really gone completely. The future is always built on the past, even if we don't get to see it. Still, it's, time for something new now. Even if it's over now, I had a good time learning. But I think the rules are about to change. Wow. How long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around a campfire? I'm really happy we're all here. You cut it a little close, don't you think? Well, it worked out all right in the end, I suppose. I hope there are beasties in the next one. I tell you what, this has been really fun, and I gotta help make something pretty cool, so I've got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, but close enough. It's the kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelled the pine trees along the way, you know? I don't know what to do now. I guess I just wait. Perhaps I interact. Sort of ruins the drama to question what I'm meant to do here, but I've spoken to everybody. It's one or the other. So that's the end. I don't own the DLC, but the game was good. I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed looking around and just learning new things. The end was a bit stressful, because I didn't quite understand what I had to do, but still an incredibly positive experience most of the way. Of course, that was just me getting frustrated easily, because I wasn't sure. DLC is worth it. I wouldn't say I forgot about the eye. I just didn't think there was anything to do with it. DLC is amazing. Yeah. I don't know. What exactly would the DLC entail? This seems like a pretty conclusive story, I would think. I suppose that's true. Like a general idea might be helpful. Scary. I'm not sure I like scary. I see. So it's just a side story, but it's related. Okay. If I... Do you know vaguely, or, well, precisely, I suppose, how long it would take to do? Because I don't currently have the cash to purchase the DLC, but if in the future I did, would I be able to make a full stream out of it? Oh, really? Wow. Okay, that's a lot longer than I expected. I can get a couple, at least. And yeah, considering this stream was supposed to be between 15 minutes and an hour, it ended up being, you know, almost 4. I think we may err on the longer side for me. I guess that makes sense. I suppose, like was discussed earlier, or yesterday, I suppose, when I was streaming, that technically you can finish the game in 20 minutes if you know what you're doing. Yeah, I enjoyed the game a lot, and I'm happy to have streamed it. I wish I'd paid a little bit closer attention to the random little dialogues and such. The little ones that didn't seem terribly important here and there, because turns out they were. It would have saved me a little bit of frustration. But honestly, overall, I have no complaints, other than just, like, self-imposed frustration. Yeah. Well, I realized that by the end of it. And once I had finally accepted that I had to end the universe, it became a bit easier. Oh, look, we're all bug people now. That's true. Chili dog and coffee. Hey, I don't think a chili dog and coffee mix very well, honestly. It's weird that the universe developed the same and ended up with the same technology. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nope, no spoilers. Alright. I guess that'll be the end of my stream then. Oh, that's right, it disappeared. I lost contact with it. That was my scout the whole time. I just saw it in the end. But yeah, that was great. That was a good experience. I may come back to it in the future if I buy the DLC, and then I'll be happy to stream that. I don't know what I'll stream next time. Next stream. Nope, have no clue. Maybe the reason I started streaming was because I wanted to play games that I've looked at and thought looked fun, or never had a chance to play but owned for a long time. Just to like get them out of my library, basically. And so it's probably going to be an older game, not terribly old, but like maybe something along the lines of like, goodness, I don't know. I was thinking it's not going to be anything like this. It's going to be a completely different type of game, probably. Maybe I was discussing playing like BattleTech or something, which is a tactical mech game, which is completely different than this. Or something along those. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I could play any of them, honestly. The game is actually a bunch of fun. Does it really? I'm surprised by that. I wouldn't have expected this to have any alternate endings. Morrowind? Probably not. I used to like Morrowind a lot, but I can't, and I don't really enjoy playing it now. I have fond memories of it, but I have a hard time getting into it now. Even with mods and stuff, I have a hard time with it. But I did have a lot of time a long time ago. A lot of fun a long time ago. And the BattleTech, it's going to be the tactical one that was released like a few years back. I don't know. The one that's like a, well, it's not hex-based, but it's like it's like a top-down, move your mechs around, manage your inventory and stuff. That one. I might do that one. I haven't decided yet, but that's what I've been wanting to do for a long time, so I might get into it. I had a friend who played it on my account because I was busy, but they really wanted to play it, so they played it a bunch, and I never got a chance because they were always hogging the computer. So I really wanted to try it out. There's 6 endings. Wow. All of them are bad. Oh, okay. I suppose that makes sense. Yeah. Next stream is probably going to be like a palate cleanser to sort of... just a game unrelated to anything that I can use in between to sort of reset the mood. And then the stream after that will be whatever game I decide to play long form, which could be, like I said, Battletech, or it could be, I don't know, Bioshock or Mass Effect or something. Just any random game in my library that I've been looking at for years and never had a chance to play, basically. But I don't know. If I see you there, then I'll see you there, and if not, then I won't. And no worries. Thanks for hanging out. Battletech 2080, yeah, probably. I think that's the one. But yeah, take care. Have a good rest of your day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is for you. But I am out of here. So, what? Wait, what? What am I waiting for? Sorry, what? I haven't ended yet. Still here. Never played Mass Effect. No, I've never... I played the first one a little bit, but I never got a chance to play much of it. Dead Space I don't own, but anyway. Okay, yeah, anyway, I'm out of here. So take care. Bye-bye.